Hello, I am back with another video. It has been some time. I said I'm gonna film more, you know, it's the thought that counts.
So it seems, cut to the next scene. I've been living in a motherfucking wet dream. Yeah, pretty girls want bad love to make ends meet.
So I was like, you know what? Hair is something I've been working on for a while. I've been trying to grow my hair out for quite some time. It's doing pretty good considering it was like up to here like 7-8 months ago. So what I decided to do is not wash my hair for 2 weeks. And it's mainly because I did some research on hair growth and this whole like no shampoo movement and people not washing their hair. And I thought, you know what, I'm doing all these things for myself, trying to make myself feel better, blah, 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 quarantine things. But why not stop washing my hair for 2 weeks and like see if it's worth it and what happens. So little background of my hair, I guess, before I start the video. So I have quite a lot of hair, like genetically. I have a lot of hair. It gets quite oily. I wash my hair once, twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. I used to curl my hair so much the past year. Every other day I'd be curling my hair. Now I do it a lot less often, maybe like once a week or once every 2 weeks. So there's quite a lot of damage in my roots. I mean on my tips. So my hair tips are dry, my hair roots get really oily, and I'm trying to grow my hair out. So I was like, let me try not shampooing my hair. There's some things I read online. It said, you know, it could help. I'm gonna go over my list of little notes that I took as to why some people decide to do this. This is not a full list. So anyway. So once or twice a week I would wash my hair, and I thought, let me not wash my hair for 2 weeks. I know for a fact my hair gets super oily, greasy 3-4 days in after I wash it. And I will insert clips in here of like kind of the whole process. So what I did first, the morning of my last hair wash day, I used castor oil on my roots and I massaged coconut oil in my tips so they kind of nourish my hair and to just make it feel a little healthier, look better, and to hopefully kind of for the hair growth. Like I've heard castor oil is good for hair growth. Washed my hair, put in my product, and that was it for 2 weeks. About 4 or 5 days in, I started getting really greasy. And the only hairstyle I could really do from day 6, 7 until day 14, so like yesterday, was braids. Because every time my hair was down, it would look wet here and then like kind of dry. And no, actually my tips were really shiny. So the oil was redistributed by brushing it. So the oil went from here to my tips, and my tips looked really shiny, whatever. But my roots looked wet, so it was not an attractive look. Ponytails would kind of hold up, but like when I would do a ponytail, everything here kind of looked greasy and wet. So once again, not really the look I wanted to go for. So hello, this is the update of my 2 weeks no washing the hair. It's 10 days. It's been 10. How many days has it been? 7, 8, 9. I think it's been 9 or 10 days now. My hair is so greasy. It looks like I showered it, but I didn't. It's just oils. The tips are dry. And the only hairstyle I can do is braids. So I'm about to braid my hair because we're going out and like nothing else will work. But yeah, braids are keeping my hair sane. So that's the update. And yeah, look at that. Yuck. Final update coming in 2 weeks. But I just felt gross. The reason why I initially thought I would do this kind of like challenge is because chemicals aren't really good for your hair, for your skin, for your body. Some chemicals are necessary, I understand that. But when it comes to hair, I've never been into products. Like products can cause a lot of buildup in your hair if you're trying to grow it out or make it more shiny, whatever. Adding products it's not always a solution. And there's a lot of chemicals in products. I don't really know them. I'm not a science person. I don't know how science works. And I have them in, oh, first of all, like interruption, I do have a blog that goes along with this like YouTube video. So if you're curious about where I found this information, there's one blog that specifically talks about the actual chemicals that are bad for you. Go ahead and read that. So it's a quick blog. I'll leave the link down below. I just wrote it to go along with this video. What was I gonna say? So yeah, so I thought, okay, so doing this will help me avoid chemicals. Like the chemicals in shampoo. I'm just holding this product, but like the chemicals in shampoo, in products, and whatnot. So I went product free for 2 weeks, first of all. I didn't do dry shampoo, literally no shampoo, no water, nothing at all. Second thing, use less water. So conserving water is quite a big thing. I'm like that a really annoying person in the house. Every time someone's washing their hands and they're just like letting the water run while washing their hands, I go in and turn it off. I'm like, what are you're wasting water, don't do it. So if you're taking 30, 20, 15-minute showers every day, washing your hair every day, that's a lot of water waste. So if you can minimize that to washing your hair once, twice a week, 3 times a week instead of every day, you're going to be using a lot less water. Also, water, if your hair is colored, it washes off the color, especially if it's like not permanent color. I'm not sure if it's for all hair color. Once again, I'm not a hair person, but what this article said is, if your hair is colored, the heat and minerals in your shower water strips color from your strands. So if you're trying to preserve a certain color, washing it every single day doesn't do that. It will actually strip your hair color. Also, I just realized, it's like my room, this side is kind of cute, but that's kind of ugly because of all these clothes hanging. Sorry about it. Chemicals, water, whatever. Number 3, saves time. It's like a very simple one, but if you're used to doing like washing your hair every single day, it's quite a process. You know, wash, condition, dry it, style it, whatever it is that you do. So if you're short on time, you're rushing for time, maybe skip a day. Like, don't wash your hair if you know you're gonna be late or you're gonna be short on sleep because you have to wash your hair. So find an alternative hairstyle. Do like a low bun, do a high ponytail, put some kind of like headscarf or bandana on your hair, do braids. These are the looks that I usually go for when my hair is not really looking its best. Oh, and the low bun thing, like, you know how those look, there was like this style, it was like slick here, and like they would do like a low bun. So when your hair is oily, it just kind of looks like you put product to make it look sleek. So yeah, so if you need to save some time, you're in a rush for whatever, skip out and wash your hair and just do something else with your hair. I don't know, it's not that deep, it's okay. Number 4, yeah, we're in the 4th point out of like 5. I don't have that many. So when you're using all these like products and chemicals, whatever, shampoo, conditioner, you are removing the natural oils, actually mainly from shampoo. So the sebum, the oil that your hair produces, this shampoo is stripping that off, and then you're adding it with oils and conditioner. So like, why not let your hair's oils do its thing? So I was just reading off like my notes that I wrote. Instead of using conditioner, our scalps are good at creating like their own type of conditioner. That's the oil, because the sebum is the oil. It's what our scalp produces to naturally hydrate our hair. So like, you don't need to be adding all these extra things. Your hair produces sebum naturally, and a way to actually get the sebum everywhere. So like, I don't know how often you should brush your hair. I don't know about that. For me, it's every few days. Just brush your hair. I'm always like careful on the roots, and I kind of like go like that. But that will kind of help distribute the oil. So I noticed during this like trial thing, I actually have a video I might insert, my hair was getting really oily, and every time I would brush it, the oil would spread down, and my tips would end up looking really nice, healthy, and shiny. So the oil was, instead of building up in here, I was bringing it down. So even if you're not, I'm not telling you should like stop washing your hair for 2 weeks or forever. The verdict is coming soon, but wash it less often, and in between, just brush your hair and redistribute the oils from your roots to your hair. And yeah, so at the end of the day, like, don't wash your hair too often, but also don't use too many products. I'm very anti-dry shampoo. I've never met a dry shampoo that did anything. Every time I see someone like, oh, I use dry shampoo, bitch, where? Like, I still see all the grease and oils, which I don't care, whatever, but it really doesn't do anything. If you're trying to grow your hair out, your hair grows from your roots. So if you're not massaging your hair, here, best purchase, AliExpress, like $2-3. I got this thing. Massage my roots, my hair all the time, my scalp. Your hair grows from here. So if you have all this product buildup from oils and treatments and like dry shampoo, you're kind of preventing your hair from like doing its thing, and you tend to wash more often, maybe because of all that buildup. Your hair just gets dirtier and greasier faster, and then you're stripping it down of natural oils. But yeah, so actually, reading through my notes, it says brush your hair nightly. There you go. I usually do it every few days. I just like forget or like don't care for it, but brushing your hair nightly, all the sebum, all the oil kind of like gets redistributed out. A lot of people stop washing their hair for many reasons, but you know, they want to like grow their hair out, they want healthier hair, they want to produce less oil, or they want to like make sure their hair is using the natural oil to get better, whatever. So there's a lot of reasons people stop washing their hair for. My final verdict. So I agree with a lot of these points. I don't want to be wasting water. I don't want to use too many products in my hair. I don't want to over shampoo my hair, over condition my hair. That's why I think I'm going to stick to my usual between 1 and 3 times a week of washing. That's still not that much, I don't think, at least. And at the end of the day, I don't think the whole no shampoo thing is smart. Like, if my hair is super greasy and I have to go out to some dinner or hang out with friends or I want to take photos, I'm just going to feel gross about myself. So I don't think there's a point in not washing your hair for your hair to be healthy, but you feel gross all the time. You can still, your hair can still be healthy if you wash it less often. So that's kind of like my final verdict. I wouldn't necessarily go 2 weeks without washing my hair. Excuse me, I'm not doing that again. Like 2 weeks without washing is actually quite a lot for me, so not really gonna do that again. Would not recommend, but washing your hair less often I would definitely recommend. I was thinking of actually doing this like thing longer, like doing it 3 weeks or a whole month, but I started feeling really gross. And although, like I said, my hair tips felt really nourished from the sebum, overall how my hair felt and how I looked, I just felt I was like revolted by myself. So wash your hair less often, yes. Give this challenge a shot, yes, sure. Whether I'm going to be, you know, completely, like, I'm not going to stop washing my hair, and I will do it once, like I said, once, twice a week, whatever. But yeah, so that's kind of like a little quick, not really quick update, just like my video for this upload. Just really wanted to try this kind of experiment after watching like some TikTok videos, I think, on it, and just like reading up on the benefits of not washing your hair. And yeah, so like I said, I don't see difference in health right now. I washed my hair yesterday. 14 after the 14 days ended, and my roots before washing felt really healthy because of all the oil that was going through, but I also feel that 3 days after a regular wash. So I don't really think I need to wait 2 weeks to kind of get the sebum all over my hair. Yeah, I think once a week, like I said, don't wash your hair every day, a few times a week is enough. I didn't really notice a difference in the health besides, like I said, the smoothness of my tips. It was really hard to style, made me feel super gross, and if I feel gross, I'm not gonna want to go out, or if I do go out, see someone, go for a walk, whatever, it doesn't matter, like mainly for myself, like just how I feel. If I feel gross, I won't feel my best, and that like affects my mood a lot, so keep that kind of in mind. But yeah, overall, I just really wanted to do a quick little video on this experiment that I started 2 weeks ago. I do have a blog post to go along with it, but yeah, not the no poo, no shampoo trend, not for me. That's really, you know, the end of my TED Talk. Thank you for coming. I'm like thirsty from talking for this long. My dad just got home. He said I got a delivery. Excited to see what the delivery is. I'm gonna go check that out before I do school stuff. It is like 4 p.m. I've done nothing for school because I haven't felt like it. Zoom University is going great. I will talk to you all later. I have like no subscribers, so I don't know who you all are, but really thank you for subscribing. If you are here, I keep burping, I'm sorry. I'm such a burper. Like, I like burping, but like it's not polite, so I'm not gonna come out on camera and just like burp. Maybe I should. ASMR burping video next time. But yeah, if there's anything you want me to film about, anything you're curious about, any challenge experiment you want me to do, I'll probably do it, unless it's like harming myself and isn't healthy for you to do, but otherwise I'm down for it. Fuck it, I'm down is my toxic personality trait. Okay, bye.